So at Automatika, we develop embodied intelligence software for robot space understanding, autonomous movement, and also communication with humans. We created the company in 2023 as a spin-off from Lindia. So both myself and my co-founder were PhD researchers at India. I used to work on robotics, control theory, and my co-founder was specialized in machine learning and physics-based simulation as well. So we created the company to focus on building AI for embodied agents in particular. At Automatika, in our software, we had the approach of using multimodal foundation models specifically for embodied agents and robotic applications. And we have built the infrastructure to use graphs of machine learning models or large language models in order to create a complex multimodal robotic application. We partner with the robotic hardware manufacturers to integrate our software on board of their platforms and provide them with a more complete offering. Because in fact, the manufacturers have a lot of challenges to deal with to working on the hardware challenges, design challenges, low-level control. And these platforms at the end, like this quadruped or the humanoid robots that are being developed right now, they do require a much higher level of embodied intelligence in order to take them to any kind of real-world application. And this is what we provide the manufacturers. So we were able to provide quite an attractive offer for them, and we managed to partner with manufacturers both in Europe and also in China. So this is a robot from one of our partners called Deep Robotics. They manufacture inspection robots, so we integrate our software for space understanding and also robot movement to enable more autonomous inspection routes. We've also partnered with a couple of manufacturers here in Europe, like Mobility in Italy, to power their autonomous delivery robots to be able to do last mile deliveries when they go inside of buildings and being able to navigate around humans as well. So at the kickoff of the project, before the company creation, we were supported by MIAI Startup Studio, which was a great help for us because they supported the project and believed in the technology at an early stage. And then a year after we created the company, we still have a close collaboration with India through their innovation office and also research collaboration with multiple teams in the institute, which is a great advantage for us. And then during our incubation year with the India Startup Studio, we focused a lot of our effort on market research. We found a lot of interest for the technology from companies developing robots, the manufacturers as well. And after creating the company, we did a few successful pilot projects, both in France and Italy, and with manufacturers from China, to demonstrate the ability of our software in real deployment environments. And right now we have ongoing partnerships with manufacturers. We also have collaborations with big players in the market like NVIDIA, on top of our research collaborations here in France and in the region in particular. I think being in Grenoble was quite an advantage for our company because it's such a thriving ecosystem here, both for research and for industrial players, which can be partners and collaborators. And it's also a great area to source talent for the startup. And it's a beautiful area to live in. We have the mountains nearby. There are many companies who create AI-enabled products, and there are startups with a more deep tech focus who create AI-focused technology, which is what we work on, which I think it's quite an attractive kind of company for investors, especially in the past year with the rise in AI for embodied agents in particular. Public research played a big role in the creation of our company because actually most of the advancements in artificial intelligence comes from research that is done here in France, and a big contributor for that is the funding that comes to public research. On top of that, the founders for Automatika, we were all researchers here. So we did our PhD research here in Grenoble before the creation of the company. I think in the coming few years, the main focus in AI would be on embodied intelligence, which is, we always say, it's at the edge of artificial intelligence because it's where artificial intelligence gets in touch with the world. And this is where we meet a lot of new challenges that we don't encounter when working with digital agents like ChatGPT, because you have an agent that is also interacting with the world and being more reactive or even proactive in scenarios. And I think the main focus in AI is going to be on developing models and tools specifically for embodied agents applications.